We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, how old is this school?
The school
Since 2010.
2010.
Yes. It's almost 9 years now.
Going to 9 years.
And how many students do you have?
Every yes.
Actively attending the class, more than 80.
80, more than
But
80.
we have a quota. Every year we need to have 125. Each center we should have 120 learners. But
Both together, the primary or the
yes,
elementary and the
elementary and
secondary.
secondary.
Is it also that it's
Yeah. We also have basic literacy program, which is included in this in this class.
Yeah.
and is it 1 year each, like the elementary and the secondary?
Actually, the DepEd has a 10 months program for us, but
It depends.
It depends upon when the accreditation equivalency test given by DepEd schedule. So sometimes it's more than 10 years, no?
10 months.
10 months, sorry. 10 months, more than, sometimes it's like more than 1 year.
Yes. So it depends with the
actually
schedule of the.
we experienced 2 years. We handled the learners for almost 2 years because DepEd has no more or what's that demo? When will they take the examination?
It's their choice when they will take it.
No, actually, they need to give any examination for 10 months only.
Supposedly. After 10 months. But since they are not yet prepared, maybe because of some issues in the DepEd, that they need to revise the exam, something like that. So they postponed it,
Yes.
no, and it
Actually,
even reached 2 years, no,
It's
before
actually
we had
happened because if you notice now, it is the first time the Philippines implemented the K-12 program, the additional 2 years in our basic education. So in that transition, the bureau which is handling our program, the Bureau of Alternative Learning System, give the examination to another Bureau of Education, which is the Bureau of Educational Assessment. So that's because of the transition. That is the reason why there is a delay in the implementation of the SES. So it is not only the first time this is implemented.
Yes. So they had
2
it.
batches. We surveyed 2
Yes.
batches in that time, the 2 experience. We have the 6 batch and the 7 batch.
Yeah.
They took the exam but not at the same time. no?
Yes. Kasi the other one is November and the other one is
March.
March or February.
March.
March.
Because during the time it's really crowded.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so we don't have lunch break.
Yes.
Yeah.
Continuous.
Yeah. Because we have to do
Maximize.
something for the previous batch so that they will not be lost, or they will be, or else if we will not give them activities, they will start working and they can no longer finish and take the exam. So we need to do something to keep them in the center. So at the same time, they are teaching the new batch, and then at the same time doing some activities for the previous batch to keep them still in the center, that they will be able to take the exam, no? Take the exam like that. So. Of course, there are some adjustments, for example, in the budget, Father. So, because we are only taking care not only for the current batch, but also the previous batch. So, yes. So that's.
But it's just now special, or is it always like this?
No, actually, just like last year, no?
2016.
2016.
Starting 2015 to 2017.
Yes.
And how old are the students?
How old? The youngest?
At least in elementary, the age must be 12 years old above. So there's no limit in terms of age. Then in secondary, at least 16 years old above.
But they have school before?
Yes.
Or
actually, because our education is alternative learning system. So it's alternative way of education. So it's not formal school. So all of our students from formal schooling, so they attended their school, then they stop. So the way for them to finish basic education is to take the ALS program.
and they drop out, and you try to get them back into school with your programs.
Because the reason why, because they are dropouts, it's because of also poverty. They can no longer comply with the requirements in the formal school, so that is why they drop and then work until they know
actually, that's the main reason. But some of the cases are victim of bullying, like that.
Yes.
And some they need to relocate from province to go here for them to access the livelihood, to work here in Manila.
Yes.
And some,
teenage pregnancy.
Early pregnancy, sister yun sa pag-aasawa ng maga.
Early marriage.
Early marriage, that's why the school didn't accept them again didn't allow them to re-enroll in formal school because of that.
They're already pregnant.
You're already pregnant.
You can't go back to school if you have a child or if you're
Some school they don't allow.
Yes, because there is already alternative way.
Yes.
That's the reason why the Department of Education don't allow every person who already married, because they know that they cannot comply with the requirements. So they place it in alternative learning system.
Yes.
In our
A big discrimination for them. And it's a form of discrimination for me as a social worker, right? That's why I ask also why don't you give another chance? Maybe this time she can finish the study, but
the older you get, you might understand.
They will become more responsible and
they want education because they realize that they don't have a chance without studying.
Especially in our country, that even the cashier, you see the cashier in the department store, they are finished. They are graduates of college, no?
They are college graduates.
They are college graduates.
But it's also a requirement to become a salesman or saleswoman. You have to
that's
finish
a
college.
qualification year.
Like for example, a janitor, janitress.
Yes,
The requirements is high school graduate.
At least college.
College level.
College level.
Even when you go abroad, they require diploma, right?
Yeah.
So, but here in Divisoria, at least they can get work.
But the salary is very low. Like they earn father 200 pesos a day.
Yes.
200 pesos. About 500 is minimum salary, and they get 200. Yes.
100 for sickness leave.
Not only 8 hours.
10
hours. And they are working more than 8 hours.
Actually, some of our scholars is working in Divisoria after the school.
They go to work after school.
That's the scenario here.
Long
That's
day.
the reality here.
Not night time or some in the morning, and then they come in the afternoon, the secondary, and others at night. They work at night.
But a normal school day from when to when is it?
You start at 8 o'clock with classes?
9 to 4.
9 to 4.
So we divided it into 3 classes. So it's Monday to Friday, 5 days.
But the normal, we have elementary in the morning and then secondary in the afternoon. But this previous batch, because we only have one center, we don't have a space, so they divided the secondary, 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. and then the next group.
And now with these two containers,
At
you
least-
accept more
Yes.
students?
So because normally we have more secondary, the secondary than elementary. So if we will get more secondary, we will be dividing the group into two. We will have lower secondary and then advanced secondary. And even in the elementary, we will have lower elementary and we will have advanced elementary.
That means you need more teachers?
Oh, no. They can manage.
They can manage.
The three of them.
Yeah, three of
There's a
them.
rotation.
Yeah.
They have their stage.
Yeah.
Yes. So they already divided the modules, the strands.
But the students come to you, they want to study, or do you try to push them?
Wow.
And tell them,
Both.
hey, that would
There
be a good
are some
opportunity.
students who
Coming voluntarily.
and we also
Go to the
go to the area to like firings, asking for them.
distributing flyers, posters we put in the area. Or we also have other partners. We have here PIAN, so it's composed. It composes of different groups, NGOs. So we are one of them. So our partners, they get out of school youth in the area, from their area, and then they recommend here. So this time we did not really exert more efforts going to the area. It is them who are bringing our enrollees. So that is why we have as much as 65 this time. So
And
they
still
are
2 months.
really a help because we are the chosen what do you call this? Project partner for education.
Yes.
So they see that I don't know if we can say better than the others because we are semi formal.
Because our approach
Yes.
is the same with the formal school.
Yes.
Because actually the program, the original program of alternative learning system is just like home study.
Yeah.
So we'll just get module and you will have your own study in your home.
At home.
At home. But in our program, we have face-to-face discussion.
Yes.
So, with the
And it's daily.
It's daily.
Monday to Friday.
Yeah, those students wouldn't maybe learn at home, right? They would have to
Yes.
work and wouldn't have the
They-
space or the time, so it's better to have them here.
At least here, it's flexible. If they want talaga home study, then we give them home study. But if you have time, you can come to attend the daily class.
But the students still live at their homes.
They live.
They live at their
Yes.
homes where their parents are.
Some in the house of their friends if they don't have. Yeah, no, some
Most
in the
coming in, marami.
relatives. Yes,
Yes, they live at their homes.
yes.
And how big is the area that you're providing, or where the students come from?
Here, Parola.
Barola has 80,000.
Binondo, Tondo. And what are these? Baseco.
Paseco. Isla Puting
San Nicolas.
Banso.
San Nicolas. So,
Saragossa.
At least
yes,
we have more than 5 barangays. No?
Yes.
5 barangays.
we cater them. And they are coming because they hear from other beneficiaries, so they come. Even the pastor, the other sect, they bring
Islam.
Yeah.
Also, yeah.
So we have cultural
We have
diverse students.
Where, for example, where do
Like
they
for
come
example,
from?
we have another sect, not only Catholic. So we have Islam, Christian. So
Iglesia ni Cristo,
Iglesia ni Cristo.
born again. We are in
Multicultural,
Multicultural,
or multi-religious.
yes.
Okay. And the formal school or the normal school system, how much is it? Very expensive?
It's actually free. No?
Free.
Under the government, it's free. However, there's a lot of requirements. Like
Yes.
example projects, which they cannot afford.
And then transportation.
Transportation.
School uniforms?
Yes.
And the books also? They have to pay them? Or?
In high school, they required, in senior high school, they required books. But it's very expensive because, like, for example, the teacher wants it to become computerized, internet, which most of the students they cannot afford.
And so they can come here where it's free, right? You provide everything
free.
for them and also provide scholarships, right?
So they are
Yes,
scholars.
when they finish their schooling here, if they really
If they are
they're really
deserving.
deserving, and they go to the higher education, puso sa puso, together with the other partners, they provide
The
scholarships.
ADM, Father, because we are in partner with the ADM, Infando
Mekong.
Mekong. So they are sponsoring us 16, 18.
We have
15 already, both centers, no?
And Mekong is also in France, no, sister?
Yes.
France. This is in France.
France.
So
An
they,
NGO.
So we
Yes,
are
France.
Yes. So they are sponsoring some of our deserving learners, graduates.
And what subjects do you teach, for example?
Mathematics and social studies and values education. And the other teachers, they teach English and Filipino, and the other one is entrepreneurship and science.
And which classes are in English? Just English, or are there more classes taught in English?
Science?
It's general education in English. So like almost of the basic in English. From grade 1 to 6, no? From basic to advanced. So they take up it.
And the exams are in English, or?
Yeah, in English. In mathematics, science, and of course English. The medium is English. And the other subject, it's in Filipino.
And is it true that normally the people learn English from the first grade?
Yes, because our second language is English.
English, yes.
So it is required that from kinder, no?
From kinder,
they are started with English words.
Kindergarten? What?
It's preschool.
Preschool, yeah, kindergarten.
Maybe what do you think are the main problems of this area? So
The main problem.
Poverty.
Poverty. Yes,
Poverty,
yes.
dysfunctional family, you know.
Dysfunctional.
Vices.
Yes.
And even the sense of community, actually, it's already lost now. Because most of the family there is not actually from here in Manila. Some of them are from other provinces.
Yes.
They just migrate here. That's why parang walang tulungan ba, di ba yun? So we have kanya-kanya. We call it kanya-kanya. So there's no the sense of community.
Just a lot of people living in the same place,
Yeah,
but
they come
don't
and
have
go,
contact,
yes.
right? And and what kinds of projects are you doing with the people here in the area?
We have livelihood program, and it's
Actually, the main program of Puso sa Puso is education. Yes, because if we will, because they see that we can help more this youth, these young people. We can free them from poverty if we educate them. So although we have support program like the livelihood program, those are just support program. So our main program is the education.
Even awareness program.
Yes, skills training.
Life skills.
How important is, for example, the environment protection at your schools? Does it play any?
Although it is integrated in the
integrated in the lesson and subjects, but it's not really without even NGOs here. There's no very few,
because there are bigger
because
problems.
It's more
I
on
think.
industrial na kasi.
Although we are also thinking of that, how to teach them to be concerned about environment,
Like tree planting,
and then segregation of garbage, waste, like that.
Yeah, it's also important too.
But really, education is we are focused on the education. But not only academic, we also consider it is holistic. So we have this human and spiritual formation. We also give them, not only academic. We have once a month mass presided by the Salvatorians, Father Arthur, and other available priests. Or if the Salvatorians are not available, we get from the parish here, and we also give them recollection, Advent recollection, Lenten recollection, and yeah.
But religion and education, are they combined or completely separated
When we
in the
give
normal
them
school system? Or is there a subject that's called religion where you teach about
no.
religions or anything? No.
There are integration.
Yes, it is
in religion, like for example
the history.
in social studies. So we studied about different religion.
Yes.
But it's not really separated in the
mass is separated. Oh, yeah. The mass is separated.
It's just that the church kind of supports the schools and
this school has, because it's surrounded by a religious institution, has the mass, but other schools not so. But
Yes.
Public schools not, but the schools run by religious institutions usually they have once
Yes.
a month.
Yes.
You told us there are many children living in a friend's house or something like this. They don't have even their parents, or why they're living at a friend's house?
Some, but most of them they are living with their families, with their family.
Because some of them, like for example, they migrate from province and they just be here because they want to have to find job.
Yes.
So they work and at the same time they study here.
Okay.
And some
But
are
they still have parents
stowaway.
and not, there are so many
In
students.
the province.
In the province.
Parents, but in the province outside.
Some cases, some learners, they don't live with their family because they choose to stay with their friends. We call it stowaway child.
Yes.
Yeah, because
because obviously most of the family here in Parola, some of the family here in Parola, they're like separated. Their parents is separated.
You can
is it
find
very often that divorce or
Actually, there's no
That's
divorce
like-
in the Philippines.
Yes.
There's no marriage. Actually, there's no marriage. They just live in.
Just living.
Then after live in how many years, they have children and they separated.
Separated.
They-
No divorce, but separated. Yes. But
some of our learners. They said you can find your mother or your father at your neighbor's house. Something like that.
Yeah.
So that is life here. So because there's no marriage, so you can easily separate from your partner. So the victims are children?
Some also our learners. The family, both parents are incarcerated, so that's why they live alone.
Leftover.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, many issues.
That's why some of our students, they're just only 12 years old father, but they are the one working for their family.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because like, for example, the father abandon them, so they are the one working for their children, for their brothers and sisters.
And how is it for the community if there's a child without marriage?
Pardon?
If a couple gets a child without being married, is it okay, or is it like
it is accepted here in this community?
Because it's more the majority is not married. Yeah.
Majority actually. And it's like a chain, no? Because they see, for example, our learners here. You will find our learner here. She has a boyfriend or he has a girlfriend. This week they are on, no? And then next week, after a week, you will find her with another, or you will find him with another.
Quick exchange.
Yes, because
but they're young, like teenagers.
That's what they see around them, even with their parents.
Okay.
Yeah. So
the sad story of
But often the parents are role models, right?
It's like a culture in this area.
And is it obligatory to send your children to school here at the Philippines? No.
There is a program of the government which we call For Peace. No, it's Pantawid Pamilya program.
Yeah.
That the government is subsidize the family for them to send their children to school. So they receive 500 pesos
per student.
Actually,
yes,
Father.
Okay.
500. So it's per month. So like for example, I have 3 kids, so I receive 1,500 plus me 500 to 2,000 every month. So that's the only support of the government. But not all the families receive them. Only few.
Only few families.
And how are they selected?
It depends on the people in local government. If they know this community and they are like that,
But supposedly those who are really poor.
It's supposedly that.
Yes.
In that way, but here in the
Sometimes.
most of the system here in the government in the Philippines, this is
so like for example, I am the leader. I am the leader of the program. So all of my relatives will be part of that program.
Yeah.
All of my friends will be part of that program. And there's others that really needs. You are
really
those deserve.
No money left for
Actually,
them.
it's not only here in Manila.
Even in the province.
In the provinces also. It's
so
the
there's
same.
a problem with the system. The system. With the government system. There is some implementation of the program.
But this is a program, but
for
not
the
the law.
people.
It's
Yes, a program.
a program, not the law. By law, they are not forced to go to school.
Because if you will not go to the school, the subsidy will stop.
Yes.
They will not receive anymore.
So
that's the reason for some of our students here, they just enroll, then they ask certification that they are enrolled, then after a month they will not be here anymore.
You will not see them in the
They just need to apply the enrollment process.
Yeah.
After that, ma'am, we need the certificate. We need to
Then after that,
we are enrolled. Really?
After a month that they are absent, when their social worker in DSW, in the government, ask them the certificate, and they will appear again.
Yeah.
After a day, they will ask, "Ma'am, give me another certificate because I can't."
That's
so
they try to avoid to really come here to just get what they need.
That's why now we are also strict, no? If you are not attending the school, then will not give you the certificates.
Yeah. So we will be more strict.
It has no use really because They don't have the qualifications.
They will just use the foundation.
But do you often keep in touch with your former students? So do you know what they do after your school
that
year?
time we are still in contact with them.
Because we are still helping them in terms of we assess them.
They are assessing.
We are assessing them. Like for example, they want to enroll in some school, so they ask advices.
How to applicate. How to make an
they
application.
need some documents, support the documents from us, so they give them so that they can enroll. Or some, even they are already enrolled, if they need an assistance, for example, in the requirements, they come. So our teachers, they are still extending their help, no?
Yeah.
Madam Maylin, no? Some of our scholars, they need an assistant for their thesis defense. They came here, no? Yeah, so they're still with us. If they need us, they come. So we are just like a family. They come
Big
and go.
family.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's because that's your goal.
We have already product puso sa puso, no? We have already teachers, human resource, and by next year we have a lot of teachers, no, and social worker, our own product here.
Very good. Yeah, because you're the role models. They want to be who you are.
So at least they will do it. Maybe they can change their life.
So they're thinking. And how many teachers are you here? 3, right?
3, plus social worker.
Plus library coordinator.
Supervisor.
So I'm just here with them.
6 here and 6 there. In Payatas also 6.
No, 5. There are
5.
Because Ma'am Lucy is also.
I'm the one also.
She is the one.
livelihood program in Payatas. I have a schedule there. Not only this, because it's enrollment time, so I have to stay more in program. But when the classes started, I have a schedule there for the livelihood also.
You live far from here, or?
Yes, I am from Novaliches.
We are actually from the same cities, not from Quezon City.
Quezon City.
Quezon City.
I live in Payatas.
Payata. Oh.
Yeah. From Payatas, Tarola.
Yeah.
How far is it? Approximately?
Payatas school is in Payatas.
Payatas. Better for your sister.
From that place where you came from.
Long way.
They're from
buses
Germany.
Sit like sardines.
So last day we have also visitors from Germany. 3 girls.
Yes.
And volunteers, we heard.
For
Do you have also
consecutive,
volunteers here?
From now on we don't have volunteering. But in previous batches we have.
In Payatas, we have one.
We have one.
Yeah.
But here in Parola,
Yeah, but we couldn't see him because he had problems with his visa, I think. I think that something changed, so he had to organize it.
And you know, I just want to share something that our learners know. Diba, Father, we are having a big charity Christmas party every year. We also have a local charity Christmas party. So we ask our learners, at least although they are poor, we are teaching them. Although they are poor, they can still share, no, through their effort, joint effort. So we do it every year also. So we use our livelihood program, no. They produce products, and then they sell this product, and then the proceed they use it to buy some stuff as a gift for some selected families. Homeless families
in their area.
So, and they are the ones going to the area to search for the
They're really
beneficiaries.
homeless, no? They're just
homeless.
They are staying in the street.
So every year 25 families to 30 families. So we are doing it already for 3 years. 3 years. So yeah.
Wow, that's great.
So we are making, this homeless, although there are only a few, and not really many, but they are happy, And even our learners, when they are doing that, they are also happy doing those efforts,
Yeah, and maybe to be the one who can help and not the one who receives help.
Yeah,
right?
because
Yes, because
also gives
most of
them
the time they are the one who receives.
Receiving.
So this time they are the one doing something for others.
I think that gives them a good feeling.
That's why most of them actually they have their tears of joy during our Christmas party.
Because
what are they creating, for example? What products?
Peanut butter, dishwashing.
Sometimes they fabric conditioner. Sometimes they do the Graham ball.
Yes, cookies.
Candies, pastillas, like that. Then they going to sell it. The last time we have a lot of money.
Payatas, it's rug
that we earned because we have the 10 years anniversary. They bring some products there.
You have not seen it, Father. It is just.
I didn't realize.
They were selling peanut butter.
I was not so familiar yet with them.
Yes.
But now I know.
Father Arthur is our number one customer.
Peanut butter.
In peanut butter.
Where is he from? USA? No. Where is he from?
Loyola.
Loyola.
Okay.
Father
Arthur.
Arthur is the favorite customer.
They buy 10 bottles.
10 butters?
Yes. Peanut butter.
Whole year supply, I think.
No, because they are many there. They have
15
brothers.
Yes.
15 students, English students.
So that is why.
15.
This year,
So it's just 2 weeks, no, sister?
Yes.
After 2 weeks, they will order again.
But this because the English school is now separated. There's more space in our house, and so we can receive more students for English.
Oh, yes.
What do you mean, Father? They are separated? They are not already.
No, they have their classes outside.
Even LDP, sister.
But they are still staying in the house.
The students are staying in the house, but the classes are outside.
Yes.
They've been
so they
rented the
But
place.
they are already enrolled, this mother.
Yes.
So not only the brothers.
Then now shortly, hopefully, we get we go through the process to be recognized by the public.
Yeah.
And then maybe already in June we can accept other students.
Outside.
Outside.
But the accreditation, Father, is already.
They're still working.
No, not yet made fully.
It's still working.
The attorney handed it over to the government, but we didn't get now.
That's why they don't accept yet unenrollees.
Yeah. And we can make something public for to search for new enrollees. Yes. So, but when we have the acceptance, then immediately go to the public.
And do you provide any programs during the vacation now as well? Do the students still come, or?
This is the first time now that we don't have class during the summer.
Yes.
Because the accreditation happened last March. That's the reason why
February 24.
That's the reason why we don't have class this month. But before, now from our previous batches, we still have class during summer. We don't have actually vacation, Father.
Yeah.
And also, because we experienced that the students are still in the mood of vacation. Because in the formal school, they have no more classes. They are on vacation already.
So today was the last day.
So even we have class this previous years, So you will find them very few because they're also having their vacation.
They also went to go to the provinces.
Yes. So that is why.
Yeah.
So that is the one reason why we have this month for enrollment, and then we will resume the class on June or May.
May.
Yes.
And do you have more vacation, or is it just?
We don't
this
have
one?
vacation here. Our vacation is only Holy Week and Christmas vacation, because the program is continuous. 10 months, 10 months. Like that. Unlike the formal, they have their vacation, but for us, we don't. Unless we will proclaim our self vacation.
Yeah.
Well, 10 months.
Yes.
Okay. Sounds great.